Have you started?
Nope, I have not started.
Are you going to edit this?
Yep, I'm going to edit it. Okay, so my name's David. I'm continuing work on the Summit project, and I'm meeting Dottie Roukey Collins. She is the sister of Sergeant Larry Roukey, who served in the U.S. Army, and we're starting now. So, Dottie, thanks for having me over.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I appreciate your support on the project. And who was your brother?
Larry Rookey,
He was your little brother, right?
older brother.
Oh, I keep messing that
By
up.
2 years.
Okay, gotcha. Just the two of you.
Just the two of us.
You grew up in what town?
Portland.
Okay, gotcha. But right now we're in Westbrook. Beautiful new home. Congratulations. Yes, it's beautiful. I might take a swing on your swing back there in the slide.
I can't guarantee how safe it is.
All right. Tell me about that stone you got right there. Go ahead and grab it.
Sure.
Yep. And
I
tell me where you
I
got it from.
actually grabbed the stone today. I snuck into my old neighborhood home where I grew up.
Okay.
And I went through the side lot and dug through the bushes and
This is like a stealth kind of.
it was.
Yeah.
And I looked around. I did knock on the door though, and no one was there, so it was to try to be legit. And I just went and grabbed it and I left.
Whoa. I won't tell on you because that's a beautiful stone.
I know. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. And this is the home
That
that.
I grew up in.
Okay. In
In
Portland.
Portland, on Aldworth Street, in the Riverton School area.
With Larry, gotcha. Okay, so that's perfect. When someone hikes with that stone up mountains in Maine, what do they need to know about Larry?
Which story do you want me to share?
Tell me about the kind of guy he was at first, in general.
Oh, he was a very quiet person. He
Yeah.
didn't have much. He didn't say much, but like when he did speak to some about something, it was important, and you listen.
Sure, sure. Sarcastic sometimes?
Very, very much so. Very dry.
Yes, yes. I think that's resonates with a lot of Mainers. I think a lot of us are like
He had a
that.
couple drinks in him. And he was very, very outgoing and very funny.
I love the story, though. You have to retell. He was a man of principle, and so this one story where he lost a disposable camera. Can you please share that one again?
Sure. I remember one time he was called me up after his hike, and it was, I'm not quite sure of the name, but I think it was Bald Mountain up in the Freiburg area off of Route 3. And he did his hike, and he'd always bring a disposable camera, and that was way before the technology that we have today.
Right.
And he hiked this whole mountain, and he got back to the car, and he realized that he didn't have the disposable camera.
Like he lost it, or
He lost it.
Oh.
He lost it somewhere on the trail.
oops.
No idea where. And so, and again, forgive me for not knowing all the details, but I remember him saying that he went and did the hike again if it was that day or the following day.
Sure.
And to repeat it to make sure he captured photos, because he captured the photos for all of his video, all of his hikes.
He had to correct the mistake as soon as possible, basically.
Absolutely. He wanted to make sure that it was in the books that he had hiked,
It-
hiked that mountain.
Without those photos, the hike did not happen. He
Yes,
could not prove it.
exactly.
I love that story. I think that you've expressed your pride, and I definitely share in the pride of the generations of service members in your family. So, Dottie, tell me about this legacy that your brother just has continued in your family.
Yeah, he's the third generation of Army men in our family. My grandfather served in the Army, and I'm not sure what
Yep.
wars he was, but probably World War II, I would assume. He was in the Army for 30 years. He retired, and my father served in Korean War. And then here's my brother.
Unreal, unreal. I can get you to sign it in enlistment form if you want. You know, you
No,
carry
yeah,
it.
no.
No, but these men for 3 generations worth. That is tremendous. Yeah,
And-
it must make you proud.
Yeah, yes.
For sure. So I really appreciate that, and I'm grateful for that too. And this nation is to keep us safe. Last story. Just tell me the story about his concern for his own health and how he kind of. Just tell me that story from the beginning.
Okay. He wasn't a true athlete per se that you read about or saw in high school, and he dabbled here and there with some exercise. And when he went to the military the first time, he got in really good shape at boot camp, and then came out, got settled in life, got married,
Yep.
and put on some weight, and his health was a concern. We have strong heart conditions in our family.
Sure.
And our grandfather passed away, and I think it was about that time he realized that he wanted to put his health in the forefront of his life, and so he decided to get into shape, hit up the gym, hiking, watching what he eats, and then he really turned to hiking, and hiking was his passion.
Wow.
And he started hiking with me. He said, I'm into hiking and let's go. And so we did Mount Washington for our very first hike, and then
Your first hike?
My first hike ever. And I was in college, and he's like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "All right, I guess I'll do
You
it."
couldn't say
So,
no.
I know. I had I think I carried a water bottle up it, and I realized that wasn't very smart. And then he just continued to do that and had a passion for it, and would go on hikes by himself because he worked odd shifts, and he did Katahdin. He's done a lot of the presidentials, and I couldn't tell you how many hikes he's done, either with somebody or without somebody.
Sure,
But it
sure.
was something that he would do. And he also was got into running. He became an avid runner.
Wow.
He ran the Boulevard in Portland,
Yep.
which is a 5K for most days after he would get out of work at an odd shift.
Right. That's tremendous because there could be people that carry that stone or who are hikers or who want to get back in shape again, and they can think about your brother.
Sure, and they can do it, and it's anything's possible if you really want it bad enough, and what your priorities are. Focusing.
Absolutely. So you're done. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're done. You're a movie star.